Alright, here we are on lesson 5, day 2, and now today we're going to talk about multiplying mixed numbers. So we're going to start down here with number 5. So the first thing is that we have to change these mixed numbers to improper fractions. So I know there's a few ways that you've probably learned how to do this, but I think the simplest and most efficient way to do it is this. So we're going to do 4 times 5, which is 20, and then we add the 1, so we get 20 plus 1. So we have 21 over, and our denominator stays the same, which is 4. Times, if we do the same thing here, 4 times 3 is 12, plus 2 is 14, keep it over 3. So now we cross simplify. Our 21 and our 3, we can both divide by 3, so we get a 1 and a 7. And 14 and 4, we can both divide them by 2. 4 divided by 2 is 2. 14 divided by 2 is 7. So now we just multiply straight across. 7 times 7 is 49 over 2 times 1 is 2, and we can leave it just like that. Okay. Number 6 here I have 4 and 4/5 times 1 and 1/9. So 5 times 4 gives us 20. Plus 1 gives us 20, or not plus 1, plus 4 gives us 24 over 5, keep the denominator, times, let's see, 9 times 1 is 9, plus 1 gives us 10, so 10 ninths. So now I can go ahead and cross simplify. I can divide 5 and 10 both by 5, so I get 1, and I get a 2. And now the 24 and the 9, you might not see it at first, you can divide both of those by 3. 9 divided by 3 is 3, 24 divided by 3 is 8. So now I just multiply straight across, and I get 8 times 2 is 16, over 1 times 3 is 3, and that'll be my final answer there, just 16 thirds. Okay, and now here we have 6 and 1/5 times this 15. You're probably like, well, Ms. Bull, it's not a fraction, I don't know what to do. Remember, every whole number is always written over 1, so you can go ahead and fill that in there. So we just have to change the first mixed number. So 5 times 6 is 30, plus 1 gives us 31, over 5, times we had 15 over 1. So now we cross divide or cross simplify. We can divide 5 and 15 both by 5, so we get a 1 and a 3. And now if we multiply across, we get 31 times 3, which is 93, and it would just be over 1, so we would just have 93. Okay, last one here, we've got a bit of a mixture of everything. So first we got to get rid of the mixed number, so our 3/10 is just going to stay. I'm not going to do anything with that. Times 3 times 2 is 6, plus 2 is 8, so we're going to have 8 thirds here, times, remember whole numbers always written over 1, 6 over 1. So now let's see, cross simplifying. I see my 3's can cancel to become 1's. And now I can either do 8 and 10 or 6 and 10. I'm just going to do 8 and 10 because they're closer together. I can divide them both by 2. So my 8 becomes a 4, my 10 becomes a 5. And now I multiply across. Let's see, 1 times 4 is 4. 4 times 6 is 24. Over 5 times 1 is 5. So I get 24. Okay, so that's all we're going to do in the video. We'll just do some more practice all together in class tomorrow.